despite the president signing a law to keep military members paid, military families are still feeling the hurt by the shutdown. Joining us now is Crystal Cavalier. She's a government analyst with the Homeland Security Department, and she's married to a soldier based at Fort Bragg, and she has been furloughed. Good morning, Crystal.
Good morning. How are you? I'm
good. Probably much better than you this morning, sadly. Is your husband still being paid?
He is. We just heard that the government is going to pay him, and that's what the president signed into law, I believe, midnight of September 30th. So yeah, he's still getting paid as far as we know.
So he's probably not getting paid. You're probably not a wealthy family, right? So you're not getting paid. No, you need that too.
No.
You need two incomes, right? So tell us how this is hurting your family.
Well, I moved up here to Washington to take a job because there's not that many jobs in North Carolina, especially at Fort Bragg. And so we do need this dual income to help our family. It's just, I thought it was going to happen, but I never knew it was going to go this long. I thought they were going to have a plan in place, especially to help military families. You heard about the commissaries being closed, and there's ACS is closed, so it's affecting a lot of people. And I think the lawmakers, they just need to know that this stance that they're taking, it's affecting everybody, and I don't know if they really thought about that.
Well, I'm just looking again at what you do for a living. You're a government analyst with the Homeland Security Department. It's also disturbing that you're not on the job protecting our country.
Yeah, that's true. That's that word, essential and non-essential. So I'm one of those non-essential employees, and I really hope that the lawmakers will retroactive pay the government workers who've been furloughed. So, I mean, this is really important, and it's affecting everybody. I don't know if they're seeing that, and it's just hard.
Well, it's interesting because there's been a lot of talk from lawmakers and the president about compensating military families to keep paying soldiers like your husband. The World War II memorial, they opened that back up. In fact, the Republican National Committee offered to pay security guards so that World War II vets could go in and look at the memorial. When you hear things like that, and then you look at what this shutdown is doing to your family, a military family, how do you feel?
Well, I'm glad they opened the memorial, but it just makes me sad because there's so many of my friends that are affected. I have friends that are in Maryland. I have friends that are in Texas. And it's affecting us each individually. And, it's just terrible. And I really wish they would come together and, be bipartisan. And I really hope the Republicans and the Democrats and the president can all negotiate. That's what we need is a strategy. We need a plan.
We need a plan. I know, and I wish someone would come up with a plan. I mean, are people pointing fingers? Are you pointing fingers, or you think they're all bums?
Well, I'm not pointing fingers. I still have faith in our political system. I'm up here in Washington, the most political place in the world, so I still have faith. I just think it has a lot to do with each of the sides, like the Democrats and the Republicans. They want to take a stance, and they want to show their constituents back home, the ones that got voted in because of this health care plan. They want to show them that they're taking this stance, even though it's hurting them, and it's hurting these people, the constituents. So I don't know. I just think the American people, they need to reach out to their lawmakers and say, okay, enough is enough. We need to come up with a plan. We need to go into office and see what needs to be negotiated. Make a deal, make it happen.
Okay, so one word description. How do you feel when I say that some lawmakers are continuing to accept their paychecks?
Well, it kind of disappoints me. Just sad.
Just sad. Crystal Cavalier, thank you so much, and much luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Still to come in the news.